Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elmer, and today we're going to be going through my Game Week 2 team selection. But before we get into that, I'd like to thank you all guys for continued support on the channel. And if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and also make sure you leave a like and also hit that bell so that make sure you don't miss any video that goes up on the channel. That's wasting any much time. Let's get straight into it. So for game week one, we managed to score 74 points, taking my overall rank to 820,000, which I think is a very good start. Of course, at the start, everyone is a little bit tied up at the same position. I think around game week 10 is when you start knowing where everyone is going to be, where what your positions are going to be. So we had Henderson in goal, 2 points. I think little bit disappointing looking at the save points. I think Fleck managed to get more points than him, which I think it was. I mean, it was a 50-50 toss up between Henderson and Flecken for most of the people, and most of the people went to the template, which is going to be Henderson, so 2 points for him. Then he had Poro, 9 points, picking up an assist and a clean sheet, going off injured, so it's like concerning by the time of recording this. I think I've seen a video of him in training, so he might be fine for the next fixture, but it's a little someone to watch out for. But at the moment, he's going to. I hope he's fit. So 9 points. Then you have Trent 8 points as well. I think picking up an assist as well, and some few bonus points. Then you have Lewis Hall 5 points, picked up a yellow card, so he couldn't get the 6 points. Then you had Saka with a goal and an assist and some bonus points there, 12 points. Jota a goal as well, 8 points. Nkunku disappointing, disappointing for him because he only played 58 minutes or so. Didn't pick up a clean sheet. He just finished playing today on Thursday. I think they were playing the Conference League qualifiers. Also played 58 minutes, but he scored a penalty. But Palmer not on the pitch, so maybe Palmer not on the pitch. Nkunku is going to be on penalties, but slight concern for the amount of minutes he's going to be getting because Chelsea have so many players who play in his position. But I think today he played as a striker or just behind Gui. So just to see what's happening. Kunku hope is going to play for game week 2. Then you had Gordon disappointing display, which maybe you can say he's not yet up to much fitness. So 3 points for him. Then you had Chris Wood, who picked up 9 points, scored a goal there, which was very good. And Isaac managed to get 10 points. He got an assist. Then you had Haaland, who scored a goal against Chelsea, 7 points for him. And then we had Iverson, who scored 0 points, did not play. Rogers Konza, 2 points for the pair of them. And Barco, who scored 0 points. I think surprising that he didn't start since he has been playing a lot during the preseason. So interesting to see what's going to happen with him. So that was the team for game week one, 74 points. I just hope for game week 2 we can be able to do the same or better, of course, and as we push for the top 100k finish for this season. Now let's look at what the team is going to be looking like. So for game week 2, I'm not going to be making any transfer, so I can go straight to how I'm going to be lining up. We're going to be having Henderson in goal against West Ham. Not an easy fixture for keeping a clean sheet because West Ham have a lot of good attackers, the likes of Kudus, Bowen, they have full crew, they have Antonio, they have Paqueta. It's going to be interesting to see how it's going to plan out. Maybe just a few save points from Henderson, and they've just lost Joachim Anderson as well. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be tough for Crystal Palace to be keeping clean sheets, but just hope for a lot of save points from Henderson. Then you have Pedro Porro against Everton, as I've mentioned. He went off injured in the first game week, but he still managed to get a goal, which was very, very good. But I hope that against Everton, who just conceded 3 goals to Brighton, I think Brighton are going to struggle this season. Just considered 3 goals to them. I think if Porro is going to be fit, I'm sure he's going to do something special and hope that he's going to be fit. As I've mentioned, I've seen a video of him in training, so we don't know whether he's going to play as a sub or he's going to start the full fixture. I think we'll just have to wait for the lineups to come through. Then you have Lewis Hall in there. I think he kept a clean sheet in the last fixture. Bournemouth did not look good against Nottingham Forest. I must say Newcastle also did not look good defensively against Southampton. So that they'll be able to close up and be able to perform against Bournemouth, and hopefully Sol can be able to return attacking returns alongside the clean sheet that he provided us last game week. Then you have Trent against Brentford. All you can say is just do the same. Our men, as I've noticed in the first game week, Robertson is taking free kicks, I mean corners from the other side, and Trent is taking corners from the other side. So I don't know which side. I was thinking that Trent is going to take both. So I think that takes his corner assists to half because Robertson takes the other half. But help against Brentford, who looked really good against Crystal Palace, but vulnerable defensively of that. So can be able to exploit that and come back with attacking returns alongside some clean sheet points. So that's the defense, looks pretty solid. And let's look at the midfield. So now you can look at the midfield. They're going to be having Jota in there against Brentford. Of course, the slight concern with Liverpool is what happens when Darwin Núñez is back and when Gakpo is back to full fitness as well. But I think Jota is going to have that position nailed on as long as he's going to keep fit because he's always injury prone. So it's going to be interesting to see how Liverpool manage that situation. But I think he's going to be fine. I hope he's going to play and hope he's going to get a goal and an assist this time. Then you have Gordon against Bournemouth. Just hope that he's going to step up his game and be back and perform against Bournemouth. Just hope he's going to be able to perform. Before we look at the other midfielders, I usually post content on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter sometimes. So make sure you follow me on those social platforms. Links are down in the description, as well as make sure you join up the Classic League because the head-to-head league now is now closed. Make sure you join up the Classic League. I'm going to be closing it after the international break that is going to be coming up after game 3. Make sure you join up and be have a chance of winning a prize for the top player. So we can continue now with the midfield. We're going to be having Saka as well against Aston Villa. Rather tough fixture for game 2 for Arsenal, but I hope they're going to be able to perform. Last season they didn't win any match against Aston Villa. I think if you want to win the league, you have to perform in this kind of fixtures, and I hope that he's going to be able to perform. Then finishing off the midfield, we're going to be having Nkunku against Wolves. As I mentioned about Nkunku, the problem we don't know is how his minutes are going to be managed because Chelsea have so many players who can play in his position. So it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen in regards to the Chelsea players. But I think Nkunku is going to play against Wolves and hope that he's going to be able to perform. So that's the midfield. Now let's look at the forwards and the bench as well. So now we can look at the forwards. We're going to be having Chris Wood against Southampton. The same as the first game, we just managed to get that goal and be able to bring up the bonus points as well. Then we have Isaac against Bournemouth, just the same as the first game week, but maybe this time maybe try scoring a goal as well, so that you can be able to add up to the assist tally as well. Then we have finishing off the team, we have Haaland against Ipswich at home. Haaland is going to be my captain, of course. Even as I've heard the rumors about triple captain for some of the managers, but for now I'm just going to do the captain for Haaland. There'll be other opportunities for a triple captain down the line, maybe a double game week coming up somewhere. So I'm going to hold and hope that it's going to perform against Ipswich. Then we can look at the bench. We're going to be having Everson in there. I'm sure he's not going to play because I know that Leicester got another goalkeeper. So now we're going to be stuck with Everson. Then we have Rogers against Arsenal as well as Konza. That's why they're on the bench. I think Arsenal's a very tough fixture. Then we have Barco there. And with him, we don't know whether he's going to be here at the end of the season. He's going to be moving to Sevilla because there have been rumors that it's close to being a permanent deal for him. So yeah, so I think that's a 4 million defender that we have to watch out for because he might drop, and it's going to cause a lot of managers' squad value to drop. So yeah, I think if you want to move right now, I think it's right time to move to another 4 million defender. Or just hold on because it doesn't really matter. So that's the team for game week 2. Let me know in the comments how your game week 2 teams are looking like and how your game week one team managed to perform as well. And with that, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.